Hello everybody, all over the world. Hi, and welcome to HiGPS 238, Natasha plus melee unlocks. So what it was, yeah, it didn't crash, is this loadout here. The Natasha, not these, but either the gloves are running urgently, eviction notice, or the strain, or the fist of steel, were the different ones. Now, you've probably seen the video that came out, because normally this show was about to be done on Tuesday, but I passed out in the middle of doing episodes, and I just went to bed. And I slept for 11 hours, and I woke up and I felt fine. Now my throat's kind of sore. In the back there, you can actually see the other stream being streamed on the other computer. Hold on a second. There we go. Magic. Anyway, you saw that, and Natasha came out the worst, because it is the worst gun. But it does slow stuff, is what it does. So if you look at the Natasha here, I'm gonna try and demonstrate exactly how much it slows. So I'm just gonna go and shoot. And you can see here, like, doesn't really, slows the heavy just a little bit, but if I shoot the others here, it actually slows them quite a bit. You can see once you hit them. So that's kind of the deal with the weapon. Like, it slows people and it's a pain in the ass. However, you don't do as much damage, you just do less damage, and you take more damage and you slow people. So that means you slow, that means you tag them, someone else has to bag them, right? So this is probably the closest we have to a support weapon for the heavy. So if you don't play it like support, hold on a second. Yeah, as long as you don't play it for support, then you're absolutely fine. There should be no issues whatsoever. But that relies on your team actually taking that into account, right? So we got a bunch of demos, so we're gonna look at a bunch of them. We have some people that actually appear multiple times because that's how talented they are. And yeah, a lot of people didn't like this, and it's for good reason, because this weapon is, it's very hard to get a read on, because having damage resistance is hard to tell the amount of health, and the reduced damage is also kind of like weird. So in the first replay, we're going to be watching Scorley. We're going to be seeing some of him, and he's playing here on Vanguard. A quick demonstration of the weaponry here with his team. Spy checks the medic. There's a scout, slows him down, and he gets killed by him with the support of Jason. And then he's just kind of moving around. Oh, there's another scout, and used the slow. Ah, you see, he because of that slow, the other scout was able to kill him. So that helped. He didn't get the kill, but he helped the scout get killed, keep him in place. It's kind of like a tractor beam if you're scouting. Oh, spy up there, taking out the spy, getting around the crits. Oh, careful not to get face stabbed. Oh, survive that. And throwing a sandwich to the enemy demo as some sort of bait, because this is ultimate strategy. You just toss a sandwich to enemy, and when enemy eat, you kill. His best strategy is called Russian starvation tactic. I mean, we starve, but enemy die to bullet. Yes. So then he just hangs out here, and keep in mind, you do have that damage reduction, and it's quite substantial, actually. It's, let's see, you take 20% less damage, so that means if a rocket hits you for 100, you only take 80. Stuff like that. So the harder the weapon hits you, the harder you get hit for, the bigger the change will be, right? So you can just do, because it's percentages, right? The bigger the numbers, the bigger the outcome. So there you go. He's slowly but surely moving forward here. He's using the gloves running urgently as well. So keep in mind, you will have that. I'm not entirely sure how the damage calculation works for that. It's like kind of nitpicking, not really important, but you do take 20% less damage, and off that 20% less damage, you take 33% more damage. So that's how I think it's calculated. I haven't actually tested this, but it's not that important. The only thing you know is that you die faster than if you didn't have it. And then he realizes that bullets are a good thing to have, because you do less damage and you don't have more bullets. And also throwing a sandwich to friendlies, in case you haven't noticed, is very, very, very good. And then he just goes on the flank side here, kills some guys, and look at this pyro. I mean, you're already fucked. You're like double fucked, like in both holes if two heavies, one with Natasha and one without it. And then you realize that even though the weapon's good and all, if you will still lose a one-on-one with pretty much any heavy one-on-one, pretty much. So this weapon, it's good when slowing. So that means when your opponents are using very mobile classes, this is the weapon to use. If you want to slow them and not kill them, because you kill them just as well. So this is going to be none other than a guy who eats chocolate, and it's going to be Burning Arrow. Yes, and he's here on High Tower, and he is going to be a man of honor because he's not going to cap. But this is just some shenanigans here. Spy checking, looking for that spy, seeing that pyro. No, there was the spy again. Taking him out.
Predictable.
Oh, so predictable. You cannot do that. So here comes another heavy. Takes him out with the Natasha backstab strategy, which works pretty well. There's a pyro there, and he's fucked, right? He's dead. Burning Arrow here with tons of kills. And also keep in mind, as long as you're revved up, that's when you take less damage. Not when you're just holding it. You have to be revved up. And then he's just gonna have another chocolate here, get overhealed, or a slight buff, and then he's gonna use the strategy of running into the enemy spawn. Let's see if he follows it up by dying. So he goes towards the enemy spawn, and there's a soldier with the dark hit, and oh, okay, bye-bye. Oh, using the Gru. 3 health, grab that, and eat this. All right, and whoa, okay. Dead, not big surprise. So, like in scenarios like there where it's just like a mess and nobody's really doing anything, I mean, if you're good heavy, you will do well with it. However, if it's extremely even and not very, like, if you need every inch you can get in order to win over the enemy, then I wouldn't recommend this weapon, because all it does is slow, it doesn't actually kill, someone else has to kill. So here we have Scorley, oh no, this is Burning Arrow once again. He's gonna show us how to not, this is how to not play the heavy, alright? So, well, he does something right. So first he throws the chocolate, because it does recharge a lot faster, and witness this. He doesn't have the chocolate, but now he does. He looks around, calls for the medic, sees the enemies, I'm slowing it down, right? And now he gets heals, and this is where you fucking stop and you throw the medic the fucking chocolate, okay? Because he... Wait, hold on. You like the sound of this gun? Because the medic is actually pretty weak, right? Here comes a rocket. And another rocket. Did you see the health? It went down from 50 to 34, and then a rocket passed. And now the medic has 8 health. And then he turns. And, oh, a rocket. Oh, yeah, the medic died. Yeah, whatever. I'm alive. Let me just annoy people with this gun. Like, if the other guns in Team Fortress 2 were assault rifles, this would be the MP5 with the silencer on it. This would be the 10mm. And then he decides to just go shoot. So, once again, not throwing sandwich to medic and not paying attention. Gets his medic killed. And here... Why does... Oh yeah, it's because he has that. It's because I'm tabbing, this thing shows up. Because I have the action key bind to alt. Here... like keep in mind, they're trying to... You're trying to make them not escape, but you're just doing damage and there's no one really else there. Right? And it just gets stabbed. But using the Natasha in that situation, where like... You have... the enemy's pretty far away, then it's not the best. Like, it's really bad, because I mean, if it was the Tomislav or the minigun or the Brass Beast, fine. But 25% less damage plus the distance, because you do less damage the further you are away, right? Like, you do more the closer, the less the further away. So if you're really far away, you slow them, but you poke them and they don't die, and then you just get owned. Is what happens. Pretty much. So, moving on, we've seen 2 of Burning Arrows. So, he had 1 redemption round, and he wasn't fully able to redeem himself, but it was a good example of how not to do things. Of course, you can't really plan this, like, this sort of happens. So, this is going to be Karma's camera, and he is going to be playing the heavy, the fat man, as we all are, using the Gru. taking the mini crits, and he has a medic with him, and he has an Uber, and he's also playing with the crappy modem, so that's why it lags sometimes. And he's gonna go to the front, and the medic's gonna Uber him, and he's gonna go to the front here, and yes, there we go, taking him out. Let's go up here, and haha, you cannot escape my modem powers and superior aim with my red crosshair. Oh, and did you see this? Let's see if I can do this third person Maya mode. Yeah. Let's see. Third person. Yeah. Oh, there's a sniper, and he just looks up. You'll see that in a moment. Like he's currently just shooting. Yeah, looking up. Sniper missed. Let's go back to first person here. There's a sniper, and as soon as the sniper takes aim again, he looks up. He knows how to do that. So that's like a pro tip you can do as a heavy. You saw in the how to not get headshot video. I've seen a lot of you guys do that when I play sniper, and it's infuriating, but it's really good. So you see it right now. Sniper right there, he's aiming. And, oh, careful, and, well, he hit him. Oh, there's another sniper, look up. Oh, look up, oh, careful. Okay, so we're in the heat of battle. All right, so we're still holding our ground. Things are looking good. We're avoiding the snipers, using tactics. I mean, it's not a guarantee to not get headshot, but it certainly won't make it in. Okay, 2 health, because keep in mind, if you have full health, overheal, and you spin up the Natasha, you can't die to a headshot. Okay, you can't. It's impossible. It's very impossible. And so there you survive with like 2 health. But then you get heal up and you actually help the medic, and now the sniper can't escape because of this. Alright, we're doing really well. We're in the going towards the enemy spawn. And looking up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, get the crits. Get the crits. Fuck! Do you see where the card is? I mean, we're here, and this is where the card is. Shit! Shit! Alright, so... let's see. Oh, okay, so we're now super out of position. The enemy doesn't spawn here anymore because their spawn is actually much further ahead. So let's just... okay, there's a sniper, so we kill him. No big deal, so we're just gonna go here. And keep in mind, they spawn like right up here, like down here. So we kind of fucked ourselves by going, like they just went around and they're like, oh yeah, so you're not gonna defend the cart? We'll just push the cart then. Have fun. And so they did. And a scout, oh, get caught in a tractor beam, dominating. All right, time for a snack, healing back up, nice. Nice, and there's a sentry in spawn, shit. And there's a soldier jumping, and we're dead. Right then, so, like, overall heavy play, pretty good. You didn't do the objective and the enemy just went right past you. Like, I think it was a scout who did it. Gotta be feeling pretty dumb. Pretty dumb when that happens. Right? Right. So moving on, we'll have another look at a Burning Arrow, and we're just gonna look at what happens when you have Natasha versus Natasha. I take and deal less damage, and so do you. How is this battle gonna go? So we just eat a sandwich, and oh, there's another heavy. There's another heavy. Okay. So you see, we don't have hats, and that's a spy. Going out. Oh yeah, can't escape. And that heavy looks suspiciously familiar, in case you paid attention. So we're just gonna shoot. And you're gonna shoot. Wait, okay, fall back. Both heavies are gonna heal up. One has a medic, the other doesn't. And... ah! It was Scorley, he got taken out. But that's like... one of the dumbest fights. Because you both just shoot. Imagine that, like you take competitive, right? The competitive matchmaking, and you like agree with the other team that everybody is gonna go 3 heavies, 3 vaccinator medics, everybody's gonna go heavy, and everybody's gonna use the Natasha. No one is going to die! They're just gonna run out of bullets and then punch each other. Oh yeah, and then the black Pancop comes and kill you. Alright. So that was interesting, right? Interesting enough. So let's move on a little bit here. Hope you guys are enjoying this postponed episode. So far, I mean, the Natasha, I mean, it's good at slowing, but that's where it goes. But we haven't showed any King of the Hill maps, so we will. I try to, like with every weapon, we try to like showcase them on different maps. So this is the Eviction notice. I prefer the Eviction notice because I don't want to take any additional damage, and I don't believe the movement speed is that alpha omega, because sometimes arriving later is actually beneficial for the heavy. That's not a lot of things that people don't really think about. So it's good for dealing with scouts. Like if you're a starter heavy and the enemy team is running a ton of scouts and they just keep killing you over and over, try the Natasha. All right. So this is Super Glue Tube, in case I didn't say that, and he is just doing pretty well. He's pretty swanky looking heavy. He is the equivalent of the dude heavy, and he's just, you know, defending the point. Doing pretty well for himself. Has a medic with crits. And he also plays on a modem. So he takes a headshot and just decides to go and eat it. Well, the medic goes and heals someone else. Some good stuff by the medic there to do something else. If the heavy's sandwich healing, you can heal someone else. And now he has crits! Oh, the crits! Oh, the random crits didn't hit the medic this time. And you can see, like, the slowness is weaker the further away you get, I think. So here we go. Time to, oh, get him. Yeah, get him. And quickly get the, yes, okay, we got the crits. Our modem survived. We basically moved houses and we had to disconnect the router and we just had to reconnect it really quickly, and we did. And Super Glue 2 was happy and he did it. Throws a sandwich to the medic even though the medic has full health, but that is just what we call proactive work. You do something in order to prevent something later. That's why you build a dam. That's why you build a house, so you have a roof over your head in case it rains. And, you know, like here, you just soak up so much damage, and oh fuck, out of bullets, fuck, shit, oh. This is actually, okay, hold on, I'll just go back. That was actually a pretty good kill cam here. Let's see if I can go back. Go back a couple frames. Because that was actually a pretty good kill cam. I didn't see that the first time around. That was actually a pretty good one. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. It's just about to die. That's a good one, right? The demo at the top. Previous one was cool. It doesn't happen twice in a row, I swear. It's cool. It's fine. Alright. So, how do you deal with a spawn camp using the Natasha? Because keep in mind, you can soak up more damage, so if there's a sticky trap, you can run out. But now you will see that the blue team, that Super Glue team, you know, that's his team, is running the strategy of having snipers and heavies and scouts. Snipers and heavies and scouts, right? So, I mean, they have a good mix here. Like you have the Tomislav here, you have the Brass Beast, you have the minigun, you have the Natasha, you have one of each. One of each. And isn't that good? Well, actually, it is pretty good, because then the Tomislav will deal with stuff that's far away. The Brass Beast will take care of anything, and you can shoot. You may be like the sniper kind of thing that does damage, right? Minigun, standard, Natasha, you keep them in place, right? So we have the full team. The full team of absolute awesomeness is here, and we're ready to kick ass, and the map is Hoodoo. And we're about to start, and I forgot to do this, but you can see, like, it didn't go that well because the enemy team had a medic and a heavy, and everybody just kind of died. Alright? So if you go and look at it again, and I don't fuck it up like the idiot that I am. So gates are about to open, right? And I fucked it up again. Alright, third time's the charm, alright? Third time. I cannot fuck it up 3 times in a row. I absolutely can't. Alright. Alright, slow motion. Yeah, we got it. So here's the heavy, and oh yeah, they have snipers too. Right. Shit. You can't slow people that you can't hurt. Our team's just kind of... Alright. Regroup, and go back. Go back and kill, yeah, we scared them off. Good, and then we just go... Snipers. Ah, don't you just hate that class? Whoever's main sniper is a fucking dick. Moving on, we're gonna go to Karma's camera. And he is gonna be playing heavy on Turbine, yes. And yeah, just gonna show us how that works. Capture the flag map, kind of, if you don't want to do anything, you just want to run around and have fun, then you can go for it. Nobody does the objective anyway. You can see here the slow isn't really affecting this heavy here. He still dies, and Scout decides to, it's a wise idea to taunt in front of a heavy, and the engineer doesn't know he has any other weapons than a wrench. And then he decides to eat this, and then grab the health pack. Yeah, because now you have a full food again. There's a soldier jumping there as well. There you go, medic. Like, you slow him, but he gets away. Right then. Alright, so we slow him, and he gets away. And this guy, okay, we got him because he actually didn't escape, but the other scout actually gets away. And that's probably the main issue, because you do spin the, I haven't said this, but you maybe have noticed this if you played with the weapon, is that this weapon spins up crazy slow. It's actually 30% slower, right? So it's the slowest it has the least damage and the least starter damage of all the miniguns. So that means while you're trying to slow people down for your teammates to kill them, you're not gonna catch them because they've already ran away because it takes too long to spin up. And then you just ask like, but what if you just stay spun up the entire time? Like, what if you just do that? Like, all the time spun up? Yeah, well then you fucking move slower shit and they're gonna run away anyway. And also they're gonna know you're coming. So I feel like the less damage and the slower spin up time, it just makes this weapon absolutely trash, because like you can't make the people you're supposed to slow because you're slow yourself. It's like a turtle trying to make another turtle that's slightly faster, slower. All right, but luckily the damage reduction is good for something. See her as a sentry there, and yes, surviving with more health. And then we're gonna go and try and escape. Okay, and oh, there's a demo there, just stand still. Easiest kill of our lives getting this as well. He picks it up and we just die. But that's okay. So another problem with this is like, yeah, I can take more damage, but you do less damage, right? It's kind of like the rock thing, like I'm a rock. If you hurt yourself on the rock hurts you, but if you don't do nothing, the rock doesn't do anything. And the main problem with this weapon is you both do and take less damage, which cuts down to, that makes the fight longer and cuts down on your effective health and effective DPS. And what effective DPS is actually the time it takes for your opponent to die, right? So by having more health, then like you can kind of prolong that, and kind of like, I think Valve's idea was, because you can take more damage, then you just kind of you survive longer, and therefore you can do more damage, right? But like if you do more damage, you will kill them faster, and because you kill them faster, they can't hurt you as much because the time of which they are alive is less, right? So that's the issue, if you understand. And like the whole, what do you want? Do you want to do double damage, or do you want to take double damage and do half? Right? It's kind of like the math thing. It works in RPGs, but not really in TF2 because it's a team-based game. So I feel like they're a bit too heavy on the a bit too heavy on the nerf. But this is Aluresa, and he/she is going to be playing heavy with a shotgun. Ooh, because you could actually do that, and using it with this weapon, and people are just running away. And, oh, there's a spy! Quickly, do the fucking shit! Spies, bullshit, fucking face stab. Thanks to my modem, God, it's just the worst. So we're gonna have a redemption round, right? That's kind of like how we how we do things. Is that you get one fuck up and then one way to redeem yourself. So this is the redemption round, right? So this is Alresa, just running around using the Eviction notice. This is the loadout that I like to use, either with the Balukus bar, and he's a soldier, right? So I'm slow, and he got away. He just literally walked out of there, and he's like, all right, you're gonna slow me, I'm just gonna walk, and we're experiencing some modem troubles, but that's okay, we're gonna go there. And I think that, like, that moment there of itself just showcases the problem with that. Like, I do less damage, and I slow you, but not enough for you to not get away. Because the Natasha was, I think the Natasha was never good, even though competitive players banned it because it was good against scouts, and if you get caught in a tractor beam, you died. But if you just focus fire the heavy, you would die anyway, so it didn't really matter that much from my experience. However, I'm not a sixes lord, so I'm not able to tell that properly. So, Alresa still just doing damage. Oh, the crits! The crits! Oh fuck, the stun, shit. Throw the medic, using the fish cake, you know, the cutest heavy item there is, and throwing another fish cake to the medic. You see here, Burning Arrow, this is how you keep your medic alive. You throw fish cakes at them. Alright, so the enemy team is pushing a bit forward here. Oh, careful, careful. Regrouping. We had tons of sentries, now we have one less sentry. And random crits and backstabs kills everybody. Oh, you can't pick that up. And then we're going on the counter-offensive. We're going to attack on defense. Because the best defense is a good offense. Am I right? Fuck. Okay, there's a modem again. Alright, so, okay, we can't pick up that. Hold on, go back. And we're about to have a brawl in the house. Oh, look at the crits, Krieg. Oh, the crits, Krieg, plus the damage reduction, plus the other heavy can't aim equals he is dead as shit. And there's a pyro and a medic. But gets taken out. And this pyro here, wait. The pyro's days are numbered. As our modem, like, and then he just gets away. Bye bye. Okay, this soldier, you're screwed because you didn't try to get away. You actually did something that's not very good to do as a soldier, and that is to engage in a fight and then run back. All right, that's as like pro tip for the soldier. If you're close to someone, stay close until either one of you are dead. Don't try to like back off, because if you back up and you don't rocket jump away, you're just gonna get shot and you're gonna do less damage. And you're just gonna die, especially fighting heavies. But Alresa, still alive. He's going to punch the spy, as you can see here. Doing tons of damage. Oh, there's a heavy, but oh, we have crits again! Oh! Look at this ownage, ponage, and yeah, not care of any snipers. We not care about that. Because we have grammar and stuff, and the soldier tries to rocket jump, but he's on top of the roof, and he can't do nothing, and victory! Top fragger! Teamwork between the spy, the heavy, and the medic. Victories, dances all over. Chest pounding, yeah. Overall good feelings. So they actually had some good team play there. I just kind of breezed through it pretty quickly. But if you work with your team and play the Natasha right, it can actually work. It can actually be pretty good and catch the opponents off guard. Is it better than just shooting them with the minigun or Tomislav or killing them the normal way? Probably not. It's fancier, but not better. So moving on, we're gonna go to Egypt, and this is the epic 3v3 versus our heavy here, Mr. Eurokiz. It's gonna be another heavy, and this replay is fairly short, but this one is simply titled Natasha versus a minigun. Gates are about to open. Okay. Alright. No hats. No hats. Gates are going down. Okay, you ready? You cheering? Who do you think's gonna win? The Natasha or the minigun? The minigun also has heals, mind you. But we start and shoot. Yeah, we gotta chunk the damage off and we died. Minigun pretty much always wins. Minigun wins. Good for us, right? Right, good for us. So, the next one is actually a 5 CP map on a process of a guy who submitted actually after the date, but because I was sleeping and we do the episode today, he's now included. So, say hi to Discordance Access, and this is his loadout. He is a pretty schwank heavy. Pretty schwank. Not dank, just schwank. And he's going to be playing with his team, and we're going to be seeing if he does any sort of teamwork strategies. Alright, so keeping the demo man still for his team so they can kill him. Yep, there we go. And Medic is trapping himself, making it easy. Using the eviction notice so you run a little bit faster. That's a spy, back off, and we saw where he went. Predictable! Yes, very predictable indeed. And there's a scout there, and and this is this is sort of the issue, right? If you want to like slow people and be a pain in the ass with the slow. Alright, so you come here. That's looking great. Let's see if we can go here. Yep, there we go. And there's like a scout. It's a scout capping, alright? I was like, oh, there he is. Alright, spin up the gun that is super slow from before, and he's gone. Alright, after him. Alright. After him, after him. Where is he? Where is he? Ah, the scout has bad positioning. Quick. He escaped again. Okay. Quickly, just... Oh, you got him? Well, I most definitely helped. There's no doubt about that. Because I pointed at him and shot him. I did at least 8 worth of damage on that scout before he ran into a sentry and into your shotgun. So here again, once again, the pirate just leaves, right? So you can't slow him while they're away. And now, oh, fuck! Crits from an eagle. This is bad. Oh, fuck. All right, so the first rocket missed, and the second, oh, he killed the medic, and then he missed. Then he fired, and then he missed, and then he fired, and he missed. And he hit him once, and he fired, and he missed, and then he just killed everyone. I like how the medic just stopped, and he's having a laugh. But then they fired, and then they missed, and then they fired, and then they missed, and they hit him once, but then they missed again. And he just has a robo sandwich because he is cool like that. All right. Moving forward, moving, grooving. Don't mind all the saliva on the lips. Once again, the scout actually got the pirate there, but if the scout wouldn't be in there, the pirate would have gotten away again. So there you go. We're about to go and launch an attack here. Just shooting, keeping people in place. It also throws people off their aim and stuff, so it's especially effective against scouts and soldiers who rely a bit on movement to like dodge and stuff. Once again, Scout gets away. It's like a 5 CP. Like, god damn it! Like, if the Scout here, like, is good, right? He could have either ran away or just kept like toying with him forever. But now his team's dead. He has to go back. And I'm saying he because Heavy is a male class, and there's a soldier, and he too just gets away. He just. Oh, you have a minigun, you're fully like loaded up and you fired at me already? Hang on, I'll just jump away because I can, because your gun doesn't do jack shit worth of damage. Alright, so let's witness this again from the third person. So here he is, right? Here's the soldier, goes for a jump and he's like, alright, shoot him! And the soldier's like, alright, okay, bye. Shit. The soldier was hurt though, but he got away. Maybe he will miss. And then doing some crazy dodges. Man, it's hard to dodge when you're this fat. But he gets away and he has a little duckling. And eats some, like, if you eat steel, you will literally become the most hard ass ever. So there you go. And moving forward. There's a bunch of dudes. Oh, there's a Demo Knight taking him out. And let's see, shooting the soul. Ah, he got away! He almost got away a second time. You should, if you can put a description on your Natasha, call it like, you will get away most of the time. Because that's, you see, the scout also got away. And then he dies. But he stayed alive for quite some time, so that's actually a pretty good example of, especially on 5 CP, where you will encounter a lot more scouts and a lot more soldiers. They just get away. They don't die. If you use the minigun, maybe they would have died. Maybe. Let's see, did we have any other user-submitted ones? I think that was all, actually. So let's go on to my replays, which is just the best ever. This one isn't actually a Natasha replay, it's Eviction Notice replay. We haven't really seen much play of, like, the Fist of Steel, because you already take damage reduction while using this, so that's kind of like the point. It's that you don't really need to have those equipped. And I'm just checking my messages from my mom here. So, in case you're wondering why it takes a little bit. But here we go. I'm not as swank as the other guy, but I'm at least 90s. So this is just showing you like what you can use the Eviction Notice for sometimes to show that it's good. Because I opt to take more damage, but not be as quickly. So here we go, and we already fucked ourselves with the positioning. And fuck, there's a demo, and we sticks. Shit. So we just run, and we punch one guy, and we're like, okay, bye. You punch one, get the speed, because you run faster than faster, and then you go out. So I didn't test this, but I do think the speed is that of a Gru, if not faster. And you also don't take the increased damage, and you also hurt the enemy a little bit. So that is definitely something you can do. And there's a double sniper, holy fuck. And we just try to go forward and trying to get the kills, but unless someone else is with us, we're not going to get those kills. So now I'm gloriously going to get my medic murdered. Because, like, you kind of have to stay revved up, right? Oh. And we died. Shit. And then we try and... Oh. Speaking of which, I think I skipped one replay, actually. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, okay, I skipped one. Sorry about that. But now we'll go to a user-submitted one. This one actually pretty good, because everybody knows that you have to jump and spin as a heavy. Like, you jump and you spin and you use the movement in the air. So this is going to be none other than the gentleman Keiko Kilu. And this is loadout. Look at this swanker. Swanker danker. And he is going to be demonstrating for us that you... Because you kind of do it around corners, and you just do it in general to, like, get this extra little movement, so you do, like, extra little damage, right? So he is going to be doing it almost the entirety of the replay. Like this. You jump and you jump and you jump and you... It's kind of like if you go boom every second, right? So shoots, and he jumps, and he jumps, and he jumps. And grab that and jumps, jumps, and jumps. All right, we got him. We got him. Right, all right. Time to jump, and then we jump, and then we jump, and we jump. And we jump again, and then we jump and spin, and we jump and spin, and shoot a little bit, and we jump and spin again, and we jump and spin, 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 and just keep fucking jumping, spinning, and then comes the soldier, the pyro, and we're fucking, oh, we're screwed, and we're fucking dead, alright? My guess is that this fellow, Kikak, how to kill you, whatever, actually uses this Tomislav. Because with the Tomislav, you can do this because of the faster spin up. With the Natasha, you can't, you look like an idiot. Sorry, but you're an idiot for doing that. There was no one there. You don't have to spin up until you actually see someone. Right, so we all know that if you can camp a teleporter with the minigun, you kill people pretty quickly. But what if you try to do it with the Natasha? How does it work? Well, the replay isn't very long, so you can pretty much guess already how that isn't gonna go. So there you go. You're gonna run, and shoot this guy. Yep, no chance. Take him down. Easy operation.
Easy operation.
We're gonna work on the nest here. All right, so here we come. Gonna shoot him. Guy gets Ben Chris. Just a good mission. There's a sentry there, and we don't give a fuck. We're just gonna kill everything. And the engineer. Oh, you're dead. Oh, do you have anything delicious here for me? Right. Okay, so let's slow it down. Witness the amazing spawn camp. So we kill that thing, and then we get ready. And there's a demo man. All right, quickly. Kill him, and get... Reduced damage done. 25%, in fact, is enough that unless you have full health, a demo can actually spawn through the teleporter, take some time getting adjusted to the angle, and kill you before you kill him, even though you shot him basically when he came out of the gate. Right. So this is the last final one before we go into replay, and shit, I forgot to do some raffle stuff, but that's okay, we'll do that in post. So this one is actually just called just being spun up all the time, because you do take more damage and you can actually walk quite a bit. So if you want to get used to, if you want to use Natasha as your main weapon, you kind of have to get used to this a lot. So we do the jump spin, and then we just slowly but surely just walk our way forward here. And this is right here. Luckily for us, we turn around just in time, and he misses the Matador attempted trick stab. But you can see we're just spun up the entire time, and we've taken a lot of damage here, but we just keep walking. We have a medic on us, so we are effectivizing our health quite a bit. And there's just something mental about when you're fighting an opponent and he just doesn't seem to die at the normal timing, right? Because quick fix medic plus Natasha equals I don't die. And you notice that all this time I've been spun up the entirety of the time. I don't need to rush, like the cart's behind me. I'm just occupying space, which is pretty important as a heavy. Just be present. And you can see, even though I saw the soldier, I'm just gonna go forward and spin up pretty late because I can take the damage because I have a lot of health. And we can just do that, and we meet another heavy, and we tank. We're really pushing the boundaries, and then eventually you die, but... I know people are laughing in the stream chat about, like, if you want to use Natasha as your main weapon, haha lol. I mean, you can if you want to, okay? It's just not very good. Not very recommended. But there you go. That was the episode, actually. That was all of the replays, so thank you very much to everybody who submitted those, and thank you to some dog ears for that wonderful thumbnail. And of course, I kind of forgot to do a lot of things. So I'm going to check. I do believe the next episode is a spy episode. Let me just double check which weapon it is so I don't say anything wrong, because it's going to be a fairly short deadline on it, but it's been on the spreadsheet for a while. So let's see here. Yes, so the next one is going to be spy, and it's going to be the big earner, right? The knife. I'll show you. The knife that makes you run faster when you stab people, all right? So I want to see you play with this weapon in mind, and maybe like include a reasoning for why you play, because it's kind of hard to tell from your playstyle if you don't really tell us anything. So yeah, more cloak on kill, less health, but you get a speed boost, and this thing is really good if your opponents are bad. Anything is good against opponents who are bad, but this one is especially good if they're bad, because they honestly don't know what they're doing. So with that, we're also gonna have a raffle, and I think and we're gonna be giving away some items. We're gonna be giving away a skin and a strange item and a hat to one lucky winner. And what hat is it, you may ask? Well, let me craft it for you. So let me see if I can just find the page where we have, because the people have been donating metal and weapons, and thank you guys very much for that. So I will now find some of the metal, and I will craft a random hat that you will be receiving. So the winner of the raffle will receive... Oh wait, I already crafted it, you can't see it, but crafting succeeded, and drumroll. Oh, the Bruiser's bandana. That is actually a very good hat. Let me just show you for a moment here. Let's Bruiser's bandana. Oh, look at that. So gangsta. Gangsta schwangsta. That's not a word, but yeah, there you go. That could be yours if you enter. Sorry if you're watching this on the stream. The link won't be in the stream because it takes a while to get this sorted. But it will be in the video that will be going up pretty soon. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then it's already up. And it's 6 days. So from the video is uploaded, you have 6 days to enter. And there's one winner and stuff like that. Other than that, be sure to join the Steam group for whenever we do pubbing. Usually it's in the weekends and on Mondays most of the time. And I really enjoy playing with you guys because you guys are great and awesome and fun and all that great stuff. So yeah, good episode. Thank you for the replays, and I'm looking forward to the spy episode because we haven't done a spy episode in months. And the last one was the secret pretend to be AFK strategy. And if you want to know what's up next, just check out the spreadsheet and it's all there. So if you want to get ready, just collect some replays or some demos of some plays, then you absolutely can. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And why does it say start? Oops. It's not starting soon. We already started. What am I talking? Idiot? What?